I think if you give them a salary that recognizes their importance to game night, his compensation is a fraction of the worst paid player on the pitch. That's not right.
E fala galera, fala rapaziada, saiu agora, John Textor fala de novo da CBF, ele foi um podcast galera e tocou diretamente na ferida desse pessoal, galera, falou que eles são corruptos, falou um monte de coisa galera, vou deixar aqui o vídeo aqui só pra vocês verem aqui rapidinho.
Recently, ANAF started to get involved on it and concerned about the continuation of the championship. What would you tell them?
Well, they wrote a letter that had a number of other issues. They have their own issues with CBF. I, in particular, want to clarify my issues with CBF. I both have a lot of issues with them, and I have no issues with them. What I mean by that is, I've been here for 2 years, and I haven't been able to get a meeting with the president. I have never called him corrupt. I think somebody told him I called him corrupt during the Senate hearing again. Well, I don't know what the translation sounded like. I heard there are problems with it, but my words are my words, and I clearly have never accused him of corruption. I do believe that he is running an organization that's not responsive. I think the fact that I could send him an email asking for a meeting, that I could have people call him, ask for meetings, that I could be the leader of one of the biggest clubs in Brazil now and historically, and I cannot get a meeting with the head of the CBF while others do. That's a problem. I do have significant questions of him just regarding his professionalism. So ANAF seems to have similar problems in terms of the CBF's handling of some matters, and their letter was mostly about that. They did reference the claims I made. I have asked to meet with the different bodies of referees. I am pro-referee. I want to say that. I've joked about this before, that I had a hard time calling offsides when I was a referee, distractions in a fast-moving game, so I have a profound appreciation. I think referees, I'm a capitalist. I think if you give them a salary that recognizes their importance to game night, you're going to attract the best talent. The people that already have these jobs are going to make sure they're trained and they're ready and they're acutely focused on their job. Everybody's going to get better. Everybody should be better paid. But when you have a situation where the referee his compensation is a fraction of the worst paid player on the pitch, that's not right. But look, we do have corruption. There are referees that we have not accused of corruption that happen to be presiding over games that we know are manipulated. And in those games, they gave invalid penalty kicks, or they may have allowed goals or disallowed goals. And they may have gone on to other countries and presided over games where those games are under investigation for manipulation. And so when you have these people that keep showing up in these curious moments, everybody has to face inquiry. Everybody's got to be accountable. So the fact that referees might be tied up in this, I wish the referee associations would just stop pointing at me and saying I'm a problem for the referees, because if there are one or two referees that are doing an extraordinarily bad job, they should be accountable. If it's worse and they're doing it for a reason, well, they should be expelled. And the strength of the referee association only gets stronger when everybody trusts the integrity of the referees. So pay them more, train them better, rules change, interpretations change. I'm pro-referee. That's my message to them, and I'll ask now again. I'd like a meeting with them.
Okay, so do you have any message to Klaus or the other refs?
Klaus is a strong, good-looking man. I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem with 2 invalid goals in Flamengo Botafogo. I think he rushed the VAR. I wasn't able to review the VAR. I don't think anybody could possibly say that Bruno Henrique was not offsides when the ball was delivered from Wesley's foot. The VAR is supposed to simulate the perfect flag. That flag goes up when it leaves Wesley's foot. It doesn't wait for us to determine whether it's a goal or an own goal or something else. So that was a problem. I'm very friendly with the folks at Flamingo. I've made that clear. If that goal doesn't go in, do we win the game? Maybe, maybe not. There's 88 more minutes to go. Maybe they're upset they didn't get that goal and they roll 3 goals on us. But the fact is there were 2 invalid goals in a 2-1 loss, and there has to be accountability for it. He did give an invalid penalty kick in the game that we are alleging was match manipulation, Palmeiras Sao Paulo. So he should explain himself. And I think the pairing of him with Mr. Muniz dos Santos is curious. I think somebody should explain that. 20 times out of 60 times they were paired together, and she was paired with other referees no more than 5 times. So in an environment where there's a cyclone of credible allegations of match manipulation, and there's a referee a VAR combination that's in a multiple of those situations, just as I had to go testify, he should go testify. Nothing's wrong. But people don't get to hide from this. It's too important of an issue.